Greetings once again, multiversal soul familia, and welcome back. Today's rising energy forecast session is a bit behind schedule, but here we are. And I am confident that after today, everything will be back in alignment and we will be good to go. All right, let's get right into this rising transmission. Although it's already 11:38 a.m. here, Eastern Time. Nevertheless, consistency is as it is, and we're going to be consistent. North America and Western Europe geomagnetic activity remains elevated from overnight with a KP4 to KP5 wave. Expect lingering light body recalibrations. Solar wind is currently 510 kms, density slightly increasing. May create physical sensitivity like crown tingles and adrenal flushes. Disclaimer alert. Disclaimer alert. Not a doctor, it's not a diagnosis, not a prescription, not a prognosis. I am simply the messenger. Please do not pew pew the messenger. Auroras last night extended into upper states of the U.S. and southern Scandinavia. Those regions are still bathing in their frequency. Slight radio blackouts observed on the sunward side of Earth. Ooh, we have more white hat intel coming in. 6 planetary soul nodes: Iceland, Kenya, Chile, Tibet, Greenland, and Papua New Guinea are in harmonic resonance after recent crystalline template infusions. New Earth judicial councils are forming to prepare for truth disclosures involving global financial recalibration and biofreedom architecture. Dragon line keepers report etheric interference has ceased near Mount Shasta and Lake Titicaca. Ley lines are flowing clean again. For the rising transmission, we have You Rise with the residue of stars behind your eyes. Let your first breath be slow, your heart a compass. This rising remembers you. Stand where your shadow stretches and say, I am here and I am whole. Going into the midday, the golden filament over the equator, and the pulse beneath the sun bridge. India, Central Africa, and Brazil are receiving potent solar codes from a filament burst just before UTC 10. Schumann resonance surge above 40 Hz earlier today in Eastern Europe, now settling. Expect soul contract nudges and deep cellular memory retrieval. Solar X-ray flush has slightly increased. Those in high altitudes may feel it as cranial pressure or light zaps that can also feel like a bite or a poke from a pricker or a bug, but it's the X-ray flux. Midday Intel. Holographic memory disks tied to pre-Atlantis genetic archives have activated under certain lightworkers, especially those born near equinoxes. Golden Order custodians have issued signals to the dreamers. Start your scripts. The veils are thin enough now. And I can relate because I was actually born near an equinox. If anyone else is born near an equinox, feel free to share in the comments section below at any time you feel like to do so, upon your own free will, of course. Signs of internal realignment are showing in both covert systems and private collectives. Watch for synchronicities in conversation, media, and songs. This has already been occurring for me throughout this morning, this rising, I should say, as I am no longer morning, including synchronicities with some dear friends of mine that meet up every morning at the same time in the same place. And we could be watching CNN or getting caught up in some kind of drama, but we're not. We're gathering for that morning cup of love every morning, or as consistently as possible. And there was discussion of some synchronicities, and I'm telling you, there is no doubt in my mind that they and I are connected on a soul level. All the synchronicities that have been occurring, including messages from them that synchronize with me, as well as they haven't actually come right out and said so, but some of the messages that I have offered recently have been synchronizing with them. And they didn't have to tell me that flat out for me to know, for me to feel the synchronicities and the connections. We have another transmission for the midday beloveds. Midday sunlight is not just warmth, it's wisdom. Eat grounding foods. Breathe from the belly. Your soul is downloading its next instructions in silence. The earth is listening. Are you? Going on into the evening transmission. Yes. Where the night sings you back. Ether glow in the wings of the seraphs. Let's go into the space weather highlights first on a global level, as I have been more mindful to make it a more global experience for us with the international highlights. Japan, New Zealand, and the Pacific Isles are experiencing mild magnetic compression from waning solar pressure. Lucid dream potential increases during this time. South Pole auroral field is active again. Expect light surges through the lower spine and hips. Again, let's bear in mind that disclaimer alert. The magnetosphere is restabilizing globally. No major flares expected overnight, but interdimensional dream traffic will be higher than usual. I will see you in the astrals. for some high energy. Getting that work in. Yes, getting it in. And some final white hat intel to draw this to a close. Codes have been received from multiple star councils for ancestral trauma grid dispersal. That means emotional flashbacks may arise. Honor and clear them. The dream realm will serve as a cosmic classroom tonight. Prepare with intention. Ancient guardians of Lemuria and Hyperborea are anchoring a new remembrance corridor. Those with root chakra instability may feel sudden calm or release. And the final transmission for this session, beloveds, is the world is rewoven while you sleep. Tonight is not an ending, but a melody. Lay down with gratitude, worn like a crown. Inhale the pulse of Gaia. Exhale the memory of limitation. You are safe. You are encoded. You are loved. The stars know your name and sing it into the silence. And that is the message. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in whenever you tune in, from wherever you tune in. Multiversal Soul Familia. With much gratitude and appreciation from my heart chakra to yours. Brightest of blessings. Happy Friday. And I'll see you in the next one. We have a medicine wheel session coming up. Namaste and agape. Omni love.